Rats are the undisputed champions of the city. They're found everywhere, from the richest neighborhoods to the poorest, from the tallest skyscrapers to the grimmest slums. And it seems like there's nothing we humans can do to stop them. But how did they become such masters of survival? Let's take a look at how rats conquer the city and why they reach so hard to get rid of. Rats have been living alongside people for thousands of years, but they weren't always welcome guests. In the Middle Ages, they were blamed for spreading bubonic plague, which is thought to have killed 30 to 50% of Europe's population. During the Renaissance, people in the Italian city-states of Pisa and Florence began to build elaborate rat traps to catch the rodents that were plaguing their granaries. And when the pests proved resistant to these early rat traps, people began to hunt them with cats. Cats quickly became popular in many cultures as a way to control rodent populations. But even with all these early attempts to kill them, rats still managed to stick around. And it's not hard to see why. They're fast, agile, and intelligent. Rats can run up to 10 miles per hour, can squeeze through holes the size of a dime, and have excellent memories that allow them to navigate complex mazes and find their way back to food sources. This intelligence also allows them to adapt to new environments quickly. Rats have no trouble finding food in new places, and they're able to change their behavior based on the dangers they face. For example, rats that live in areas with lots of cats learn to be more cautious than those that do. And rats aren't just good at surviving in human environments. They're also good at surviving with each other. Rat societies are highly complex, and rats are capable of forming social bonds with each other. In some cases, rats that have been kept together in captivity for months have refused to eat until their cage mates returned after being separated. Rats are also very communicative animals. They use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with each other, and they're able to understand each other's body language. This allows them to coordinate their activities and effectively search for food in groups. Finally, rats are simply too good at reproducing to be wiped out by any reasonable means. Even if you manage to kill most of the rats in a given area, there's always a few survivors left behind, and those survivors will breed and replenish the population in no time. Female rats can have up to 8 litters a year, and each litter can have up to 12 pups. Pups are sexually active at 6 weeks old and can have their own litters by 2 months old. So a single pair of rats can easily produce hundreds of offspring in a year. And all this happens so quickly that it's almost impossible to keep track of it. One study published in the journal Nature in 2009 estimated that there were over 1 billion rats living in the United States alone. And because rats typically live for 2 to 3 years, that means that over 300 million rats are born in the U.S. every year. With all these factors working in their favor, it's no wonder that rats have been able to conquer the city. We humans may have domesticated some species of rats and continue to hunt others, but in the end, we haven't been able to stop them from becoming one of the most successful species on Earth. So the next time you hear a scratching in your attic, a rat darting across the street, remember that you're re-witnessing a creature that has successfully adapted to one of the most challenging environments on Earth, the urban jungle. If you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for more nature videos. And thanks for watching.